mission, I'm trying to get it right. Transition, changing the way that I see life. Transition mind. I'm on a mission, trying to get it right. I'm transitioning my life. Making a transition. Ooh, making a transition. Ooh, 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 ooh. Making a transition. Ooh, 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 ooh. Making a transition. Trying to mission, I'm on a mission, I'm trying to get it right. Changing the way that I see life. Transition in my life. On a mission, on a mission, on a mission.
Hey, listen, welcome. So I want to recap how I randomly ended up at a Chris Brown concert. Okay. So I found out that AT2, shouts out to AT2 for even reminding me that Chris Brown was in town, right? Now I remember earlier my friend Sabrina said, we should like get tickets to the Chris Brown concert. They were only $200 at the time. But 82 came to like Dallas. He's like, you know what? I'm going to the Chris Brown concert. So I said, oh, Dan, I wanted to go to that. But, and I've never been to a concert before. I've never been to a whole, like, real, like, full concert. So he said he's going to the concert or whatever. I said, you know what? I'm going to take my kids there because we had dinner when he came into town. So I said, you know what? I'm going to get some tickets. So I hurried up. Thank God has blessed me to be able to have the money to get the tickets. And I just hurried up and got the tickets, you guys. And I was able to pay like $250 a piece for the tickets, 3 tickets for me and my daughters. So this is us earlier before the concert. We went to go get something to eat. So we're at this place called, what's it called? Truth Kitchen. That's where the guy was cussing out everybody because they, I'm sorry, I went too far back. They was dancing and stuff, and this is us eating and everything. So I was like, you know what, we should just go ahead and go to this concert, right? So this is me, like, I'm gonna go to the concert, right? So this is me ready for the concert. So we actually end up heading out to the concert. This is us. We finally made it into the stadium. Okay. It took us a minute to find AT2 at the stadium, but our tickets were in different places. So I'd like, in between Summer Walker and Bryson Tiller, I was like, oh, hey, just wanted to say, hey, we made it. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to AT2 for even just reintroducing us to the fact that Chris Brown is in town. So this is me and my kids at AT2, right? So we're at the concert. Now, this concert was freaking amazing. So I'm going to start off with the post-concert review of how everything went. And then I'm going to like show you like some highlights of the concert. I mean, I'm not even going to monetize this. I know it's like probably going to be copywritten, but let's go. Get in here.
Ooh, that entire thing smelled like all kinds of blinkers, cigarettes, and every single cigarette.
And it smelled like vomit.
Yeah.
It smelled like vomit.
Yeah, at one point it smelled like vomit.
This is the first concert that my kids have ever gone to. They're kind of sheltered. I'm sheltered too. I haven't been to a concert before, so we're just all like just sharing our initial experience of our first concert ever. So let's go.
Wait.
Oh my God. What was that sound?
Oh, okay.
Shoot, we've heard so much thunder and explosions and stuff. Listen, we went to the Chris Brown concert, you guys. Ain't nobody here yet, but I mean, people do catch the replay. The Chris Brown concert, y'all.
Why would they put a bomb on stage?
They put a bomb on stage?
No, they just kept doing the explosion sound. So Chris Brown's concert was good. Summer Walker was good. Her sound was bad.
And then
Summer Walker's sound sucked. Go ahead, Offset.
and then
Man, listen.
when
Chris Brown tore that stage up. You hear me? Now, anybody come before him, hey, you got to work your sound out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But he made sure his sound was A1. But anybody before that, honey, they were in like this football or a baseball stadium. So the sound was kind of wild. So I don't know if it's going to be the same everywhere, but I know that this was a baseball stadium, open air. So the sound was kind of weird. So it took people a second to like get it together, but they made sure they had that ish together by the time Chris Brown came on. Let's go.
Chris Brown went up there, he was fine.
Chris Brown. I think they was using her to test stuff, which is messed up.
Yeah, you couldn't hear her sound at all.
Like imagine practicing singing that song for that specific crowd and stuff like that.
She had her Texas outfit on, like
she had like a cute
little Texas little stripper outfit. I liked her little style, how she had hers. It was cute, I like Bryson Tiller. I liked his visuals.
And he didn't even give the shirt to nobody.
Oh, he was supposed to give out a shirt? Some of them naked girls. Man, I never see so much twerking in my life. There's a lot of twerking going on.
Mommy,
whoever's turned up enough gets his free shirt.
A lot of women.
Mommy, let me say something.
Uh-huh.
You need to be talking about the way that girl just opened up her shirt and showed her boob.
Yeah. When the camera first she was gonna do it, and then she just said bump it. She just flashed everybody. It was crazy.
Right.
And they say, they had them. It's always gotta be one. So they probably are used to people doing that. Yeah. So they had like the whole baseball stadium cameras that like can zoom in on people. And honey, they were zooming in on people everywhere. But it was actually kind of fun because imagine the concert. I'm not sure if that actually happens on every concert where they zoom in on people dancing and stuff. People like have, like the actual like, okay. So imagine like you're at the concert and then they have an intermission, and during the intermission, like the camera's just hitting whoever's dancing. Is that normal? I don't know. I've never been to a concert before. Tell me if that's normal. Do they always do that? I don't know. But that was pretty cool. Like people in the audience dancing. It was sweet. I was like, okay, all right, let's go. Yeah. So that was pretty cool. Chris Brown sang every song that he ever did have owned it in his whole life. He sang everything. Every album he had, every song. What is that? That's a mosquito or a spider. Chris Brown sung every song that it could ever possibly. Chris Brown, my voice is gone. I mean, 5-hour concert, you guys.
5 hours?
It's called the Chris Brown Super Bowl or whatever. I don't know.
We went to a Super Bowl?
No, it was like the 20-year Chris Brown anniversary tour. And Summer Walker, she was good. The sound was not that good. I don't know whether it's because it's at a baseball field and the acoustics aren't that good, but Summer Walker was cool. Bryson Tiller, I loved him. Chris Brown was the best. Hold on, somebody. I definitely recommend you go check it out. The concert itself, I'm gonna be posting it to my wall. I was trying to post it while I was up in there, but YouTube was not letting me do it. Look at these assholes were not trying to let me go past. I'm not playing with y'all. It's always people with Teslas. Anyways, the visuals were sweet. I love the visuals. Don't you like the visuals? It did get kind of like old school, like Bryce. What's that thing? Bryce. You remember that program called Bryce? They're like that old school '80s Bryce animations, like 3D, like planets and Jupiter and stuff. But it was pretty cool. Like I loved the visual. This is our first time going to
TV bumper.
It was my first time going to. Hey, what's up? My first time going to a concert. So it's all of our first time going to a concert. Me, Offset, Aura, like a real concert. Like I've been to smaller concerts, but like a real like with a pop person, like a person like Chris Brown. That was my first time experience. And so I was too, man. It was cool to know all the songs that he played and singing them and stuff like that. And
My mama knew every single song.
but you know what's so crazy is it seems like after a while you're in like a trance.
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice that?
Right. He was like spaced out.
Yeah, like I don't know whether it's because all the weed everybody was smoking. Or whatever, but I felt kind of spaced out. Like I did because people were smoking weed everywhere.
Right.
The laser show, the lasers were. I'm like, dude, they have improved on the lasers. Like the lasers
They kept
have
on
gotten
doing it.
way more advanced than when I used to go out.
Right. Some of the lasers had like a hologram sort of. I don't know if it was a smoke or if it was like.
Honey, I don't know. There's a lot of smoke going on.
Right.
I don't know whether the smoke was fog or smoke was It was a lot of fire and stuff being.
Yeah.
Explosions.
Scared for my life. I'm like, Mama, can we go home?
The more the fire, the mustier the entire thing get, guys.
They said the more fire they blew, the mustier it got in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think he said this thing got you in heat, and boom, the fire came on. It got hot, and I don't know whether they made the fire have a certain heat to it, but honey, it got hot up in there. Like it was literally heat coming off the fire, because they had different color fires too. They had at the end. The fires were changing different colors, like blue, green, and red, and different colors. And pink, yeah.
Man, and the song where it was like, "I'ma make it rain on it," man, it was like so moist and humid in there.
Right.
It was actually raining in there, dude.
I'll make it rain on it.
It was raining
Really,
sweat. It was raining
man,
sweat.
you definitely felt
People's breath was
people's breath was stinking and everything. Or
Everybody.
people had weed.
it was a lot of weed going on. Oh my god.
I saw somebody buy you, Mama, and she had a vape.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Vaping. Cupcake vape.
No, this one dude had just a whole blunt, just blowing it all up. He was turned towards me. I'm like, bro, why are you blowing your blunt in my face?
Ugh. Are you talking about the white dude?
No, it was a black guy.
Oh.
But you know what? It was
the
pretty.
biggest
Oh,
blunt
and we're
ever.
gonna talk about how a dude just decided to take our seats and say, "No, this my seat, this my seat."
Yeah,
Like, dude,
was late as hell to the concert. Told some this is our seat.
10,000 songs.
And then he left and never came back.
Right. Oh, this is my seat.
But like, anyways, we got a front, like our seats were like smack dab straight looking at the whole thing. So I'm glad we got those tickets because that was pretty cool.
Close up of Chris Brown's pores. It was like super detailed.
Man, it was pretty much a watching TV. You kind of went to the concert and mainly saw everything on the screen.
Right.
Because
or your phone. You zoom in.
Oh my God, the phones. That's the only thing I don't like about the concerts nowadays. Everybody got their phone up, so you got to like kind of
So you have to like
look
shuffle.
look through everybody's arms with their phone up.
Right.
And I really don't understand why is everybody got. Like, I can see for a second, but like the whole time, like with your phone up,
Right, like recording the entire concert just to delete it later because
you ain't gonna have no space in your damn phone.
Right, right. It's like 11 gigabyte file. It's just Chris Brown. It's just Chris Brown like pacing back and forth on the stage.
Right, right. The thing got you in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Now he did some. No,
And then like women
I don't care about you honking, sir. You saw me trying to get over, and you just wouldn't let me, so I don't care.
Let me say
like
something.
people do all that just to record people twerking on Chris Brown.
So when me and my sister came back from the restroom, this dude was all up in the air.
Yeah, he was. Man, honey, let me tell you something. That 5 hours, he did everything you could think of at a concert. He flew in the air. I mean, he had laser shows. I mean, the only thing he didn't have was a damn roller coaster or some kind of carnival ride. Everybody get
Right,
on
with like an animatronic like bear thing that explodes.
All he did was like some kind of or be shot out of a cannon or something like that. Like he did everything. He when that concert was through, he left it on the floor. You hear me?
Right.
He did everything. Everything you could think of. I mean, he hunched somebody.
Right.
He did that. He took Take You Down, that whole I'm gonna take you down party where he hunched on the girl and did that whole thing. He flew through the air, laser beams, fire. I mean, everything you could think of at a concert happened at that concert. Like everything.
And he had different outfits every 2 seconds.
I'm surprised. Only thing, yes, get changing clothes every 5 seconds. We went from Egypt. We went to outer space. We was in the Matrix, like in apartment buildings, in the hood. Like he had different. He had different backdrop with the hood, apartment building, Egypt, Morocco, so the woods. You know the different backdrops, the Matrix, like Matrix type of thing, the space. Then he went to Jupiter. Then it was the end of the whole universe. And all the planets exploded, and you know what I'm just saying.
Our whole universe is in a hot day. The Big Bang.
All the planets are exploding. And he sang everything. His mixtapes. If he made a song when he was 7 years old, he sang it. If he sang
A, B, C, D,
whatever song he ever had in the world, he sang that damn song tonight.
Song I made when I'm 7.
Right. I know y'all remember this song. God damn.
We don't remember.
How many more songs? Dude, my feet hurt. And
I know y'all remember this one. Walking.
Walking.
I know y'all remember this song.
Right.
I know y'all remember this Monday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Like,
I know y'all remember this song. 1, 2, 3. I got A, B, C's. 1, 2, 3.
He went up and down his catalog. You hear me?
right?
There was no song untouched that he did not sing. You hear me?
I learned this song when I was 3 years old.
Right.
1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Like, dude.
Go in there and give me some ice.
12, 12.
No,
Give me some ice, y'all. I'm hot.
me too.
I need some. My feet hurt. I need like to put my feet in some ice, y'all. I think I done sprained my damn ankle just from standing alone.
You was dancing all day.
Yeah, honey, I was dancing a little bit too much. My damn, not with these shoes on. Oh man, well listen, y'all, go and see the Chris Brown concert. It was worth the money. That was $200. People were leaving.
Can I get some water?
There's people that paid their money for their that concert and just left. It was like it's too much. They're through. They was tired. He wore everybody. Look, he wore Offset out, and Offset's 7 years old. Offset was wore out. Everybody was wore out. By the time that concert was over with, Chris Brown wore everybody out.
And let me tell you guys something.
And I think he probably could have did about 10 more songs if the way he was kept going. he was crunk
He had a
Exactly.
50
till the
pound,
end.
He had a 50-pound suit on.
Man, listen, let me tell you something. Chris Brown,
And he
y'all,
was
they say
flying
he
in
on
the
drugs and stuff. There's no way. The stuff he did, he has to. You gotta be on sober
Oh,
and like fit and like working out, eating vegetables and shit and fasting
Right?
because the stuff that he did on this concert
it's
for
crazy.
how long he did it for, like I
Bro,
mean,
has
Let
the
me
four
Rock,
hours straight of like singing and dancing and
Dwayne the
flipping.
Rock Johnson.
And then, like toward the middle of it, it wasn't in the beginning that he's flying through the air flipping. He's flipping over, and this is toward the
Let me say something.
halfway through the concert. Go ahead, I said.
They had a whole thing of his life on there. They had his kids up there
Yeah.
on the thing.
How many about how he had kids and how he got his life together and he went through his whole life of songs. Like it started off to like get him going to jail. I mean everything that happened to him, he put it on the floor. He laid everything down. Nothing, no stone was left unturned. Okay, at this concert. Go in there and get some water. I think my wallet. I'm so tired, bro. I'm so exhausted.
When he was infant.
Right. Yeah, when I was born. You know what I'm saying?
like the entire set and stage was like red.
Man, listen. No, he started off with heat, right? This thing got you in heat. And it made everybody hot in the whole building.
Yeah.
They had that.
I'm musty right now.
Honey,
No, I think it started
everybody's
with like a thing where it's like all of his like super old songs.
It started off like that. I thought it started off with this thing got you in heat.
Now it's like a thing where it's like a compilation of all his like old songs he made,
It looks like
and then I think you and he like was in the middle.
Honey, whatever it was that when he did that you felt the heat off of them damn flames popping up. Because they at first like get I said go get the ice. Give me some ice water.
I'm hot.
Some you know what kind of ice like.
Look, listen. I had to walk like miles to get to the car.
Listen, I ain't never been this worn out. I feel like I did a workout. I feel like I went to the gym just now.
At the
But plus walking out of that, getting out of the stadium, that's the part that sucks. Because when everybody's leaving out, everybody was going up this ramp, honey, and it's like that ramp was never going to end. And when your feet hurt, that shit is no. Ramp, no. But it's pretty cool, y'all. Definitely go check it out. Chris Brown,
It was a
Summer Walker, Bryson Tiller.
it was the biggest. Listen, that ramp went. It gotta be like about. You go up one, turn around, go up another one, go around. I mean, that shit was at least like 20, 30, 40, 50 stories of ramp. You know what I'm saying? Just getting about that bitch.
They all
Crazy.
did a great job. Chris Brown.
After like standing up for like
amazing.
hours, it was crazy.
And now I'm kind of mad that I never really went to concerts, you know. But you know what? You gotta have good seats. You know. You gotta sit center because I was able to. One thing I know how to do is maneuver around stuff and end up sitting in some other places. And honey, I said my tickets were not that bad, but I needed them to be one thing over, and I went ahead and just went into that section because believe it or not, it wasn't sold out. I thought it was going to be sold out. It was not sold out. So concerts are not selling out, you guys. They are not selling out like they used to. But hey, you know what? Now we're gonna see how Beyonce's concerts are now, but they say he's on drugs and stuff. There's no way. The stuff he did, you gotta be sober and like fit and like working out, eating vegetables and shit and fasting because the stuff that he did on this concert
it's
for
crazy.
how long he did it for? Like, I
Probably
mean,
has the
4
Rock,
hours straight of like singing and dancing and
Dwayne the
flipping.
Rock Johnson.
And then, like, toward the middle of it, it wasn't in the beginning that he's flying through the air flipping. He's flipping over, and this is toward the
Let me say something.
halfway through the concert. Go ahead, I said.
They had a whole thing of his life on there. They had his kids up there
Yeah.
on the thing.
How many about how he had kids and how he had got his life together, and it went through his whole life of songs. Like it started off to like get him going to jail. I mean, everything that happened to him, he put it on the floor. He laid everything down. Nothing, no stone was left unturned. Okay, at this concert.
No,
Just go there and get
nobody
the
threw their
wallet.
drawers on stage, but they
My
they
wallet.
flashed
My
them.
wallet.
They flashed them. They took their boobs out because like they had like the baseball stadium kind of cameras all over the place, and so they were like watching people twerk and had the camera zooming in on people, and then some weird woman, she was dancing at first, and then she lifted her shirt kinda, and then she just finally just did it, just flashed everybody with her titties. So yep, my kids got to see.
Right.
So the
Yeah, when I was
graphic-
born. You know what I'm saying?
like the entire set and stage was like red.
Man, listen. No, he started off with heat, right? This thing got you in heat. And it made everybody hot in the whole building.
Yeah.
They had that. They had that.
I'm musty right now.
No, I think it started
everybody
with
was
like a thing where it's like all of his like super old songs.
You can tell I'm getting old. All I remember was when the heat hit. Listen, you can tell I'm in menopause and getting old. All I remember was he said, "You get y'all in the heat," and that damn heat hit. That flame went up and got hot. I'm like, yeah. That's what I remember. Everything else was like, wait. I think the concert for me started when that shit happened. I said, "Well, hold on, man. This heat, this fire hitting them, man. I'm hot. I had a hot flash."
like that. I thought I started with this thing got you in heat.
Now it was like a thing where it's like a compilation of all his like old songs.
Yeah, you can tell my ass is old.
And then
All I knew about the heat.
I think you and Heat like was in the middle.
Honey, whatever it was, that when he did that you felt the heat off of them damn flames popping up. Because they at first like I said go get the ice. Give me some ice.
Summer Walker. Okay, so everybody else, so they would it would. So Summer Walker it was sparkles shooting out. When she was doing stuff, it was sparkles, and then Bryson was smoke shooting out. And then when Chris Brown came up, it was fire. So it was crazy. Like they progressed it onto the heat of the flame, and then once they started doing that, it was just heat, fire, flames, just pooh, like just thunder and lightning. And it was like, oh my god! Like,
You know what kind of ice I like.
I had to like get some ice. I was so hot and
I've
tired.
been just worn out. I feel like I did a workout. I feel like I went to the gym just now. But plus, walking out of that, getting out of the stadium, that's the part that sucks. Because when everybody's leaving out, everybody was going up this ramp, honey. And it's like that ramp was never going to end. And when your feet hurt, that shit is no. Ramp, no. But it's pretty cool. Man, they had elevators up until it was time to leave. When it was time to leave, no elevators were in sight. It was just thousands of people just walking up this ramp. It was crazy. Y'all definitely go and check it out. Chris Brown, Summer Walker, Bryson Tiller, they all did a great job. Chris Brown is freaking amazing. And now I'm kind of mad that I never really went to concerts, But you know what? You gotta have good seats. You gotta sit center because I was able to. One thing I know how to do is maneuver around stuff and end up sitting in some other places. And honey, my ticket. Yeah, honey, said bump them seats. What I got, I said, let me go over here. Ain't nobody over here, and sat right in somebody else's seat, and
Okay, welcome. Hey, listen, I don't give a damn. I'm like, we gonna be in the front, in the center. We gonna experience this. And I'll get all 100, 250 worth of this concert.
Tickets were not that bad, but I needed them to be one thing over, and I went ahead and just went into that section because, believe it or not, it wasn't sold out. I thought it was going to be sold out. It was not sold out. So concerts are not selling out, you guys. They are not selling out like they used to. But hey, you know what? Now we're gonna see how Beyonce's concerts are now. But I'm thinking her concert probably is not gonna hold a candle. Like for me to be my first pop like high level concert, I don't think anybody's gonna top that. I don't think nobody could top that. I mean, Beyonce, she flies through the air too, right? That they all fly through the air. They all got some level where they're gonna be spinning in air. But I don't know, Chris. The energy, bro. It was so much of the energy that he had on that show. It was a lot into that show. He put a lot into that. He needs to do a documentary on that whole thing. That's how amazing that show is. Like 5 hours. It started at 7 and just ended at what time is it? 11:30. Well, it ended at about 11 o'clock and 11:30. It took about 30 minutes to get the hell up out of there.
30 minutes just to get the hell. Walk from where you were at all the way out of that bitch. 30 minutes.
That's crazy.
I think I lost some weight, you guys.
I hope they hurry up. Anyways, I just want to come and give y'all the rundown on the concert of the concert. What y'all seeing up in this thing? Can you shout me out, please? Hey, Luis Rios. How you doing? Who films in their damn cars? What's the point? People that just left the concert. That's who. And I wanted to tell my people, my friends, about me going to the damn about going to the concert.
Well, you can tell I'm getting. I gotta take my glasses off to read the damn phone.
Why are you watching if you don't like it? Thank you. I wouldn't watch something I don't like, you know. Anyways, I just wanted to let y'all know about the concert. I'm about to leave off of here and drive. But yeah, it was cool.
I mean, I was exhausted. You guys don't even know. Like, dude, Chris Brown wore us out, honey. Chris Brown wore us out, right? So let me show you guys some of the highlights. This is the fun part of the show. And I know, I mean, I'm just going to play some of the stuff that we saw. And I hope that YouTube will allow it. But I just wanted to share it with you. It's just such a cool experience, okay? So this is like the lasers. When I'm talking about the lasers, look at this. Crazy, right? So let's go. So what they were, man. Listen, hold on. Let me go back. Hold on. Let me go back. Hold on. Let me stop. Hold on. Let me start from. All right. So this is the beginning of it. All right. So this is the beginning of the show. So he would have those like parts where it would be blacked out, right? And then he would start immediately again. The shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, bro. And then he would come back with a new outfit on. Hold on. This thing is taking too long. Hold on. Let me see.
Sometimes you gotta get off my chest.
Remember what Offset said? Y'all remember this song? It was live. Do you remember this song?
only take a minute. You understand what I'm finished? Yeah. And I don't wanna see you cry, but I don't wanna be the one to tell you love. So let me let go when you just don't know what's on the other side. Oh, when you walk it out, everything I try to remember to say, it's been out my head. So I'ma do the best I can to get you to understand. Never the right time to say goodbye, but I gotta make the first move, cause if I don't, you're gonna stop me. Cause I really don't feel the way I once felt about you. Girl, it's not you, it's me. And I gotta figure out what I need. Oh, there's never the right time to say goodbye. When we know our separate ways. I know it's hard to do it, and it's killing me, cause it's never the right time to say it's so hard, girl, you know we should be apart. Baby, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Listen to
Man, listen. Look at the like the set design on this whole thing. It's crazy. I was like, wow, this is amazing, bro. So this is like a statue he had up there of itself, and look at the whole stadium. Look at me being an auntie, like liking the songs. I'm being an auntie. I'm being such an auntie in the thing. Y'all need to go to this concert. This concert was pretty fucking cool. All right, so next one. And let me tell you something. The audience was so cool about this. Like the whole audience was just like really a cool. Everybody around us was just dancing. You know, I got like I can't like play the whole thing, but yeah, this is look at the like set design, the whole thing. Definitely go check his concert out. It's awesome. Let's see what else. What else we got on here? And we were record. Everybody was recording everything. Like so, I hope I don't get like a copyright, but I just wanted to show you guys our experience. So hold on. Look how high he was up in the air, bro. Hold on. I don't know if y'all realize how high this is up in the air, but this dude like was high up in the air with this whole. And then everybody started to get on that damn on the seats and ruin the whole thing. But I had a direct beeline visual of the whole thing. And then some asshole got on their seat and then everybody else did. And I'm not saying I say getting on them. One person, watch, it's gonna be one person that does it. Wow. See, right here, and then it just prompted everybody to do the same goddamn thing. Everybody starts getting I'm not getting my fat up. I'm too fat for that. So I missed that part of the concert. So because I'm too fat to be jumping on the seat. I turned around and watched it off the screen. That was pretty cool. And then, this whole thing was this is a cool part, the whole like flying in the air part. Hold on, I'm trying to find the part where he was like flying. No, I think is this the one? I think he had landed by then. Let me see if this is I think it's crazy how everybody's just holding up cameras. Now Aura's holding up her camera, but I'm watching the actual concert. I'm like, I heard that he did this like Super Bowl kind of a thing because I don't think he has a chance of being on the Super Bowl because of Jay-Z, which is sad because I think he deserves it. I hope that the Super Bowl committee sees his performance and what he's done and sees how great this is and allows him to play the Super Bowl because watch this, you guys. Watch this. You have to like be there. This is you have to see this in person though. It's crazy. Look at him. He's singing his song while he's flying through the air. I'd be scared as hell. What the hell is he doing? Like that's crazy to be like flying, like having that thing. Oh my god.
Y'all feeling good tonight? Y'all look good. Everywhere that I've been, the only thing I see is beautiful.
He's upside down, bro. Bro, he's upside down, bro. That concert, y'all, go see the concert. I want to play that thing, but yeah, it was amazing. Okay, out of any concert, listen. I've never been to a concert before, but this concert, like, was my first concert ever, and it was crazy. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys some highlights of like the whole thing. I hope you guys liked it. Shouts out, guys. Thank you for watching. Even nobody's watching right now, I hope later on people come check out some of the like highlights of the concert. I don't know why my computer's taking so long to load some of this stuff, but yeah, I mean, and the visuals were just amazing.
Thanks very much for bringing. Hey, hold on, I'm just saying. Okay. Hold on, what a day one team Breezy was that?
And then they had like this DJ that was like playing music. You'd see like the people in the audience dancing. It was really sweet. It was really cool. But so yeah, I want you guys to check out his concert. I'm officially, I never thought I'd say I was a fan of anybody, but I am now officially like a real true Chris Brown fan. So much love, guys, and peace.
Trying to get it right. Transition. Changing the way that I see life. Transition mind. I'm on a mission. On a mission. Trying to get it right. I'm transitioning my life. Making a transition. Ooh, making a transition. Ooh, 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 ooh. Making a transition. Ooh, 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 ooh. Making a transition. Ooh, ooh. Turn a mission. I'm on a mission, on a mission.